So part of my ADHD wants to explain the scarf. So this is like a trendy type of scarf nowadays. Alhamdulillah, I was given this by my mother-in-law way before it got trendy. So alhamdulillah, I find that that's cool because trends come and go, and I guess this trend was already done. But like, look at that, like it was trendy before the trend. A while back I made a video about petty comments online and how at the end I talked about how I don't trust anybody. And I think one of the pieces that I really wanted to talk about as a foundation, which I didn't really talk about in that video, foundation is low expectations, because I don't trust a lot of people due to the fact of that idea of potentially getting hurt by them. And when you get hurt, it was because most of the time you've had high expectations of a particular person. That's not all of the time, but that is one of the major reasons of feeling hurt. Some of the benefit of having low expectations is that it ties well with our faith. It really, we have clear intentions for our actions and we do the actions, but there's this feeling still within us that is selfish and craves something in return, or craves an acknowledgement, or we think that when we're in our time of need, someone's going to help us because we help them in their time of need. Again, building those high expectations that we are getting run down because of all these high expectations, and then we are not able to fulfill our high standard of how we want to fulfill those deeds. So I do feel like having low expectations still allows me to maintain my high standard of deeds, how I operate, and as a Muslim it really still allows it to stay put, stay solid and strong, and I'm not wavering about people's emotion. Like, keep in mind, like, emotions, feelings are fleeting, right? I want to be stuck to an objective way to look at things, and not, as soon as you have those high expectations, you are basing a lot of yourself on others. I use an example, like I taught my daughter the etiquette of gift giving. My daughter was like trying to collect things to give to her, and I was telling her the standards of gift giving. You have to give new items, you have to give something that you would love for yourself. You can't give like your old toys to her. You can give her, it's like there are standards, right? But I would also want my daughter to be able to receive something that was old, that was used, or just, you want to be more of the objective of a Muslim's duties. My daughter has to be willing to not accept things, but just be able to be like, I could still maintain the high standard, like the character of a Muslim, despite somebody not doing what's right objectively. I feel like my husband, he can just dish out deeds. People who have like low expectations, they can dish out deeds like this because they don't, like, they have held themselves up, like Allah will provide. They don't just give like all the time, every time, but like I could tell my husband, like, he just commits to things. It's like, I'm like, you didn't get anything in return? Like, they didn't give you water? Why is somebody gonna like give me a red carpet? Like, why is somebody gonna roll out a red carpet? Like, it's really nasty, our thoughts as Muslims. Like, we say, oh yeah, we do pious things, but okay, what's in your head? Like, alhamdulillah. So we're not, like, we're messed up. Let's admit, like, if we're messed up, just admit it. So I have a lot of work. I have a lot of work to do. Just wanted to say that ongoing journey to have low expectations but high standards.